Hi Virgo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a read for you and who, and who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend. It can even be a person of interest, right? Or even one side of a situation or another, okay? This is going to be a general read. So if you're looking for a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. I do want to thank all of you that have been booking coaching sessions with me, as well as Beyond the Read and the Discovery sessions. This is for those of you that are really looking to make a change, as it relates to your life, perhaps your business, or in fact, even your relationship. It really depends. And so what we have you do is book a discovery session that allows complimentary time with us together to kind of get to really, it's really to get to know you and to really find out what it is that you are looking for and how you can kind of close the gap between where you're at and then where you want to be and truly close that. So if this is something of interest to you and you're ready to move forward in that, you definitely then want to book the discovery session, okay? And there you go, that's it. So let's go ahead and continue this. We're going to talk about you and who. You are going to be on this side, the other person's going to be on the other side, and just feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit, okay? There you have it. So let's jump into this. What is going on for you right now, Virgo? What's going on for you right now? Let's take a look at what that is for you, okay? Let's see here. Okay, nice. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups. This is beautiful. So this is about, talking about love and equal footing of love, two people professing love to each other, emotions to each other. Okay, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. Could have Leo in there too that is kind of hovering over that. But that's what I see coming through here. This is beautiful. The two is about duality. That's beautiful and talks about two people. So I love that. I'm going to pull three other cards right underneath it to see a little bit more what's going on in terms of where you're at. But what a great way to start out your read, right? All right, so here we go. Ooh, okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles, right? We've got the Page of Cups, and then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So what this talks about in that order is this is about balancing yourself as it relates to love. Now, the interesting thing is that you're kind of you've got this opportunity of love here that is quite beautiful, and you're now balancing your emotions out, kind of with the reality of things and the practical needs of your life in the day to day. So, which is really beautiful. But yeah, that's what this is coming. It's about balance and adapting to this new situation here. Okay, so that goes for some of you. Now, if you're not in a love situation, just could be coming together in a contract of some sort. So so there you have it. But I also feel that there is a Seven of Pentacles, which is of course focusing on what you've built so far. How far that you've come, in this situation or in this relationship. And this is like this pause before moving forward. And this is about having faith, knowing that whatever investment that you make in this situation, that it's going to pay off, okay? So that's what is really key. So you're kind of balancing that out. And then I get the Page of Cups. So this is kind of a surprise. I kind of feel there's something coming into you that's a surprise. Could be someone younger, but I really feel that it's a surprise. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So maybe they don't know of this situation here, or you could have an opportunity that just really surprises you. Maybe this was a surprise, to you. You're kind of balancing things out, and then how you actually want to work, and move forward. The cup could also be something that makes you really happy. It's a page, so there's some sort of message that's coming through. It's a surprise message. So it could have to relate to balancing things out. It could have to relate to your work and that type of thing too. But it is, whatever it is making you feel really good. It's a cup, and cups are generally about emotions, okay? So that's what I see here. How beautiful, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through here for you. There's a new moon in Aquarius for the day that I'm recording this, so I'm going to pull it from the moon deck here and see kind of a little bit more in terms of where you're at right now. What do we have? A fiery climax approaches. Wow. So this is actually just, letting you know that maybe something's coming to a head. to a situation, and you're kind of at that point where, this could have been that fiery climax, an opportunity to express love. It's like, whoa, let's continue and see what else wants to come out. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's time to give rather than take right now. So this is saying that it's time to give to others, whether it's love, attention, support, whatever that is, rather than take that. Maybe that the roles had been reversed prior to them, but right now that's what's coming into play for you. So how interesting. That might resonate with some of you, all right? Let's take a look at this other person on this other side and see kind of where they're at. Let's take a look at them. What is this other person on this other side here? Let's see what wants to come out. Okay, here it is. What is it? Okay, so we've got the 5 of Cups. This is about maybe some sort of disappointment. So yeah, there's some sort of disappointment. This person's concentrating on what didn't work rather than what is available to them. Okay, so they're looking at the past cups that have already spilled rather than the ones that are right there in the present moment that are actually full. So this is failing to see the perspective. There's some sort of adversity that is keeping them stuck at looking at what didn't work. Okay, so that's what I see coming through. This has to do with emotions, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So let's pull 3 cards and see what wants to come through here. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Strength card, and then we've got the Three of Swords. So what this tells me is that this could have been for this person. They could have had someone in their life, some sort of person that's fiery. Excuse me, guys. Whew, yawn. I don't know why that came into play there, but whoa. And so this is saying that the Queen of Wands kind of came through here, and this is about someone who's got that beautiful fiery energy. She's all creative. She's all about creation. She could be spiritual as well. Visionary, could be entrepreneur. She's focused on the light as well, and she's just coming through here. This is about having strength after a heartbreak. So perhaps. This is maybe they see you as this person here, very creative, very spiritual in some respects, and having the strength to be able to get over a heartbreak, okay, of a situation. And that could involve you. You could come across as being the Queen of Wands, even though even though you're an Earth sign. It's all about the energy, right? So it's all about that. So that's really key. So anything else that wants to come through for this person on this other, so they're getting over a heartbreak and disappointment, and right now they're having to make a decision about a brand new beginning, okay, and how they want to move forward in a brand new beginning. They're kind of stuck at a stalemate right now in terms of how they want to move forward. So this is interesting. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they could be any one of those signs: fire sign, air sign. Fire, air, or water seems to be coming through right over here. Wow. What is it that they need to, what's going to help them in terms of making a decision? What is it the surrender cards have to say in terms of this person making a decision to move forward? What is it that they need to surrender? They need to surrender to obsessive thinking, right? It could be about obsessive thinking about a person, place, or thing. So they could be obsessive about maybe you, a situation, or whatever that case may be. And this is about stepping back and letting go and being able to, turn the dilemma over to spirit. And then they can, of course, get that clarity that they need, and sometimes just to actually help, bring a solution to the problem, or even solve, completely solve the problem, right? But yeah, surrendering to obsessive thinking is something that they need to work on. In terms of the full moon, anything else that needs to come through for this other person? What's going on? Don't let the past hold you back, right? And so that holds true in terms of the card that kind of came out over here. So this is about not letting the past hold them back. So, wow. So it could be the person that you're currently dealing with right now, Virgo. So you're going to have to note your comments below. I'd love to know. And definitely please like and subscribe if it resonates with you. Definitely drop a like. But I'm going to move back over to you in what is the best way for you to move forward? What is the best way for you to move forward? What does that look like? Best way for you to move forward. What does it look like? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the High Priestess, and then we've got the Five of Swords. So the best way for you to move forward is to be very careful about how you move forward and using your intuition, your truth, against anything that seems to come forward in terms of adversity or, playing fair game, like winning at all costs. It does want you to use your intuition in terms of how you move forward. So the interesting thing is that the fives are all about adversity. So any sort of adversity, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So yeah, it's like you're being very, very careful and really focused on being what's the word, like that down to earth motherly type of energy, and using your intuition as to against any sort of adversity that comes your way. So the best way to move forward is to use your intuition that's coming through. Anything else that can help you in terms of that and the best way forward in this relationship or situation? What is it? Perseverance. And this is saying is that, you can do whatever you put your mind to, okay? So, Virgo, that's what's coming through. So whatever it is that you want, this relationship or situation, that seems to be coming through. Anything else that wants to come through for you? Envy. This is about, you're the same as everyone else, just, it's just different, right? Just with the different challenges, so to speak. So the envy card came up. So I don't know if that you're envying someone else, but this is saying you already have that in you. So there's no need to even envy someone else because you have that magic in you to make it happen too. So that's what this is talking about. How interesting. And then I want to find out how this person feels about you. So let's take a look on how this other person feels about you. Let's see what wants to come out. How does this other person feel about you? Let's see what wants to come out. Life would be empty without you by my side. Interesting. So that's kind of how they're feeling, about you right now. So that seems to be coming into play. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. Wow. And I don't know if they've approached you with that or kind of said that, but I don't know if it can, because it looks like some sort of heartbreak that has happened to them and they're having to move on. And so I don't know if you found someone else, or for some of you could have moved on and then they're kind of sad about that. So note your comments below, guys. This would be interesting to kind of know. How do you feel about them? Let's take a look at what this is, what this looks like, what it is. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. So maybe you're just kind of, maybe the past is, and some of the signs are kind of coming up for you. Let's see what else, and anything else that wants to come through. I'm ready to let my guard down with you. Okay, so that's really key. So maybe there was an issue in terms of communication or whatever the case may be. But that's what I kind of see coming through here. It was kind of tough. I do want to pull a card that's going to help you harness some of this energy as it relates to this full moon that at the beginning of the month here that is in Aquarius, because it's ruled by Uranus, the modern ruler of Aquarius, which is all about fairness and justice, equality, kind of that type of thing. And it brings about some crazy energy sometimes. And so what we're going to do is to see how you can best focus on this energy during this time in terms of helping you out and move forward in your relationship or situation that you have here. So I do want to pull that for you just to see what comes through. And this is really key. Let's see what I get. Wow, what do we have here? What is the number card here? It's a 41 card. And the fives are all about adversity, right? The title of this card is called Bring Into Form. Beautiful. So bring into form. I almost feel that this is, that you can imagine, this is about dreaming of possibilities and be able to step into that and make it a reality is what I feel. It's just a gorgeous card. So it's kind of like you're bringing it up, or you're taking the steps that are necessary for you to move forward in this relationship or in a situation that is going to bring you your dream to form, what it is that you visualize to form. This is really beautiful. And what a perfect time to be able to do this, to do, to have this take place here. This is really honoring yourself and into the commitment to complete all those tasks that really, truly right now are inspiring you or you're motivating you, okay? So that is also, with all those stars here and coming through here, is really beautiful. And this is also about the universe is kind of granting you. It's like if you've got a bold spirit, you're going to be recognized. You're going to be, helped out as well. So that's what I also feel that's coming through here, right? And this is beautiful. It also says that this is about feeling assured that the path of success may not if it's not according to to plan and the rules and the regulation, it just might happen in ways that that you kind of surprise others to make something happen. So note your comments, guys. This is kind of neat. It's kind of mystical, but it's kind of taking a step in the direction, even though that you might not have all of the puzzle pieces actually together. It's kind of taking a step in faith, right? And honoring your faith in the process, right? And it's just saying it, but it happens. It's kind of like you kind of get to where you want to get because it happens, because it was meant to be. And if you have not, drawn, it's kind of when you get this card, this is also about the healing process too, And it's bringing you hear the sirens out there. Of course, you can probably hear it. And guys, I've moved, so I'm downtown, which I absolutely love. I mean, I love where I'm at. It's just a little bit more noisier. So, but this is saying like heed to this. Really, really heed to this. This is, yeah. It's just, to me, this is. It almost as if that you have everything that you can, everything that you need to transform something into something that you really, really want. So if it's a love relationship, if it is, higher wisdom, if it is, it's like traditional routes aren't going to work. This has got to really think outside of the box, outside of the, with source and co-creating, and stepping in that direction. So that's what I see here. This is beautiful. My gosh. I do want to access into any sort of messages that want to come out for you as it relates to love and moving forward in your love life and in the situation. What messages of love that are most important for you from the Love Oracle? So we're going to pull this one here. What is it? Playfulness. This is about laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer, okay? So in a situation, it's about being playful, and that's going to be really, really key in terms of your love life. That is really key. And then lastly, I'll pull what the universe really also wants you to know as well in terms of your love life and what's most important. Here it is. What is it? Time to make a demonstration. You know who got this too? Sagittarius. I don't know. Do check out your moon rising and your Venus signs, guys, as well. But this is about time to make a demonstration. This is about, I'll read the back for you just so you guys get an idea. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal, and they hold heads with they hold hands with those they walk beside. Wow, how beautiful. Utterly fearless. The universe wants you to be fearless and make that demonstration. It's time to make a demonstration, and it could be as it relates to this beautiful card where it talks about bringing something into form, stepping through, even though stepping through in faith, even though you might have fear, because this is saying at the end, utterly fearless, right? So I think that kind of goes hand in hand with that other oracle here. So yeah, it's like the older the soul, the quicker to say I love you. And they also skip and wink and more than normal, and they hold hands with those they walk beside. So the older souls do that. So that's what this is saying. Make a demonstration right now. So the time is now. So guys, you're gonna have to let me know how this resonates with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to next time. And until then, namaste.